All right, so I'm gonna play one more game tonight. Jump back in the pool, and I think we're due for the black pieces. So that's what I'm expecting, and that's what we get. Perfect. So our first game. Oh, well, we'll quickly seek another opponent. And now we get the white pieces. All right. Well, that's a shame. This person's also apparently they're streaming, so I'll have to check them out afterwards. Let's play bishop f4. This is in style with what we were doing before. Let's play e3. Queen b6 is possible. It's not what we see. Let's play knight here. The idea, if queen b6, maybe we can protect this pawn more easily, or maybe we take on c5. This is a move order that is commonly seen in the London system for when you start with knight f3 to mitigate these queen b6 ideas. Okay, takes, I should take back. Queen b6 anyways, it's a bit weird. Well, c3 doesn't really work. I don't want to play queen c1 anymore. I suppose I have to play knight b3. It's a bit odd. So I'm not sure how I would defend that otherwise, so let's just go ahead and do that. If a5 to maybe harass my knight a little, I think I can just play a4. That's no problem. So bishop f5. All right, let's think here. I can play bishop to d3, or I can play something else. I'm not so worried about pressure on this square. I'm already not such a fan of what I've done to my position here. I'm not really familiar with the ideas, but I could play c3, bishop here, and on a5 figure out something to do. I think I should start with c3. I really don't want to have to deal with a knight coming to the square. If I play bishop d3, I have to worry about a5 maybe. I'll no longer have a4, which is part of my consideration here. So maybe I just play bishop e2. I can think about knight h4 in the future. My queen's still in d1 protecting the knight. I can still meet a5 with a4. Okay, let's castle. I don't think we would see this. Not as long as I don't have an e-pawn. Yeah, I kind of don't like the fact that my bishop is on e2. My knight jumped around there. Let's play here. Knight e5. It seems pretty normal, and if takes, I will definitely take with the d pawn. That would give me a nice new square on d4. So now, if this knight were gone, I could play knight to d7, but this knight isn't gone. Let's see, what else do I have here? I I do want to improve this bishop at some point. Okay, I don't see anything. Well, I don't want to move this rook right away. If I'm planning, I'd like to defend this pawn somehow, but I don't want to bring my queen to d2. That would allow for knight e4. Maybe I need to make this queen move. Okay, a4 seems very suspicious. I'm playing it anyways. Maybe we'll see a5. I would of course love to play a5 myself, that's the whole point. And if a5, then I think I might even play an awkward move like rook a2, guard the pawn, and allow me to move my knight somewhere else. Maybe I'll... Now that my knight is on this square. Oh, maybe I could have played bishop d3 instead. Oh, well that's odd. I kind of do want to take that. So I'll take this, I'll play bishop d3. And I'll take with my my queen. So we have a very equalish position. Very reminiscent of a reversed Queen's Gambit decline. Of course, b2 is unprotected again, so if the queen moves back, I have to remember that it's there. Although if the queen moves back, I probably have a5 takes and then trap the queen, so not so worried about that. Knight e5 is normal enough. I can always kick that away with I don't know why my mouse is on the fritz here. I can always play f3. I don't want to play f3. Not really. This might, I can almost play, is it worth playing c4 here? c4 and get c5 in? Seems pretty risky to break up my structure like that. It's a very important moment here. Whatever decision I make could have long-reaching impact if I, especially if it's one of these pawn moves. I just don't see. I mean, it's so easy for black to break up my pawns that way. Definitely not what I had in mind. f3, the knight will just come back to a better square. Maybe that will help prepare this. So let's play rook e1. Just to think about there could be possibilities of sacrifice on f7. There's a lot of pressure in this square. So let's go queen e2. I think I'm threatening to take on f7, king takes f7, and f3 is the plan. Some tactical finagling here. Also, I could be setting myself up to play knight to d3 to come in at these squares, protecting this pawn. Not worried about a sacrifice. Okay, so calculation time takes f3. Knight here takes, bishop takes. I like the look of it. So let's see what happens. And if knight here, I can also play h4. So bishop there. I think that loses. Because of the pin. Oh wait, sorry, I'm down a piece right now. But I'm definitely, oh, okay, well this is getting to be quite sketchy. For both of us, really. Let's take here. Queen takes, I just sidestep and, okay, well, I have my rook coming to g1 now. Let's not, let's not mince our words here. Queen h4 to defend the pawn, maybe. Let's give check. It's a resignation. Maybe a bit premature. No, not premature. I go rook g1. The queen. Once I force the queen off of this diagonal, I play here. So yeah, so it's always nice to beat someone on their stream. I'll have to check out their stream. There, it's the vindictive part of me. I feel like I played for a larger audience, so stakes were high, and then it turned out well. Let's go to the analysis board. Let's request a computer analysis. Okay, let's look at this opening as well. Takes, yeah. So also c3 is a move, of course, but this is a well-known line with c3 and queen b6, and this stuff is slightly better for black, for sure. This is a very topical, like this is well explored. So I thought knight b to d2 was supposed to be the better move order. Takes, obviously takes, queen b6. And okay, well this, okay, feels a lot better to see Carlsen's name and Kamsky's name. These are the legend of the London system and the world champion with 3 recent wins, last year wins. So knight b3, only move. Yeah, c3 made sense. e6. Yeah, I don't like the move bishop e2. It feels like, I mean, but Kamsky's played it, so how bad can it be? Interesting. So a4 played immediately. Yeah, a4 makes some sense. I just wanted to castle first. Knight e5, a4, knight takes, bishop d3. Yeah, very solid position. Rook f to e1. So knight takes f7 was actually no good. I mean, it's actually, it's not no good, but it's not another tactic completely that I did not. Who here, raise your hand if you saw bishop takes h6. Bishop takes h6. What an unbelievable move. So what's the, okay, so what's the plan here? To go queen here? That's insane. I'm gonna throw on my computer. Sorry for the silence, the radio silence here. Rook takes e4. What is this? What is this tactical? Wow, because at the end you have some discovered attack. That's bananas. Come on, like you have to see all of that um, from here. What a joke. That's so hard to see. All right, knight takes f7, king takes f7, f3. This is my idea. Bishop g5, takes, rook f1. I swear, I thought I was winning a piece here. I didn't realize I'd given up both my pieces, which is a quite embarrassing revelation. King g6, yeah, moving your king into the fray. Yeah, queen takes. This is already. This was a. Why is this not like? What happens if I go here? Oh, you can cover the check by covering this square. I was calculating here. Oops. Here, and then that's game over pretty much. Yeah, difficult position. I'm not sure why my opponent resigned. Maybe out of disgust or something. I've certainly done that before. Yeah, interesting game. Definitely some things to be learned in the opening. White should be slightly better in the opening if it's played correctly, or it's just equal. I mean, anything within like 0.3 either way is basically equal. 0.3, even within 0.5 is basically equal. Sometimes these quote unquote advantages are symbolic, and let's be honest, not many people actually understand the mechanisms that go into these calculations. Now, these are not neural network engines, so it is possible that a developer of Stockfish, which is in the local browser here, Stockfish 11, could offer some insight into where this evaluation is coming from, having to do with piece placement and square control and things like that. But yeah, this is equal. Let's see. Hop around. Yeah, so the tactic of the day here is bishop takes h6. I'm going to have to save that one. That's a shock move. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Go check out this person's stream, Anna Red. I'll have to see what that's about. But for now, I'll see you in the next game.